Hello, and welcome to this transmission where we will be receiving together some information from the High Council of Light about NDEs. So, for those of you that are new to this channel, to me, Bree, hello. I experienced an NDE in 2015, and through the last several years of healing, I've come into this awareness and understanding that I am different. My expression here is different since that experience. And I've been able to sense that I now have new aspects to my personality and my way of being. So I am asking that the High Council of Light let us know about this, about the astrological blueprint that we come into the planet with, and then how or if that shifts when we cross into spirit and back to this present moment. So if you'd like to receive this, I would just ask that you not be driving or operating machinery, because we can really have light integrated more deeply in the cells during these transmissions, and we really receive a healing every time. So if you'd like to receive the healing codes along with the information that comes through, then just say yes. You can also just observe. That is totally up to you. Okay. All right, so here we go. Asking that this be brought through for the highest good of all. I am Sanat Kumara, an ascended being here to help all of you understand what occurs on your planet when your soul chooses to enter or even re-enter the energetic field of Mama Gaia. There are many levels and layers to an NDE experience. Some will cross only to certain, what we will call points in the universe. For someone like Bree, who crosses all of the veils to be completely remerged with Source and then returning to the planet, will need a new blueprint. The reason for this is because of the interconnected nature of a solar system. We bring you to a deeper understanding that you may be able to conceptualize in the human form. You are as the sun, you see. These planets moving around you are all aspects of you. As the sun, you are the creator. You are the central point. And the planets are as your children. They are also as aspects of you. All of you are spiritual. All of you are source, embodied. The reason that we have individual experiences is because this is how we wanted it. When you are merged with Source, you are part of the all, and you cannot have an individual experience or perspective because you are all perspectives and all experiences. So you choose to come in form because of this. And for a spiritual light being, a soul, to enter an incarnated form, they must first have what you may consider a plan, a layout, a shape with which to bring through the spiritual energy. So, the answer to Bree's question is that yes, when a true NDE occurs, you will come back into the planet with a new design, a new blueprint with which you will be in the world. We would also like all of you to understand that there is an interplay between the stamp of which you originally came to the planet and the stamp with which you re-entered the planet. What we would like to place here is that these planets each have a consciousness, you see. They are evolving too, you see. And each of them has a specific template, a specific function, a specific energetic. So knowing where these aspects of your consciousness are in the houses in relation to other planets, in relation to you and the way that you feel and sense and move through your life. We would also like to be as grounded as possible and share that you are not to look to these things to tell you who you are, what you are. They are simply there as a tool, as a lens with which to see what you are experiencing. Your sun is going through a very powerful evolution. You are invited back in now to the multiverse, and your sun is a central hub for this to occur. As consciousness raises on this planet, as you find your healing modalities to invite in your place in this new earth, we ask that you have the habitual practice of returning to your center as though you are the sun in your life. Also pay attention to how you may be interplaying with others, how they relate to these same planets. This isn't so that you can draw conclusions in your life. This is so you can have a curiosity and an openness to the understanding that we are all connected. We, the Ascended Masters, have all experienced a human life. And we've also chosen to be in assistance to all life that occurs on planet Earth. Many of you will be brought to the specific Ascended Master or Masters that you are in affiliation and connection and entanglement with. And we ask you not to put us on a pedestal or conceptualize us as beings that do not match you or that cannot communicate with you. We are not separate from you. We are not better than you. We are you. And you ensured that you would have the ability to tune in to us. You ensured that you would have the ability to be guided by us. And we are always available to you. We'd like to give Bree a bit more, since today is her birthday. And we want to make this applicable for all of you. So what we would like to have all of you do, if you've had an NDE or a brush with an option to leave the planet, we simply ask that if you incorporate astrology in your healing protocols, that you remember to keep an open dialogue with the planets and to consider which planet was in association with your rising sign before and after your NDE experience. Bree, for example, was led and shaped by Mercury. Now she has an influence that is more led by Pluto and Venus. This is a shift that allowed her to not only live from her mind, but to live from the triad, the Trinity of her Holy Spirit. We would like those of you who would like to engage more of your conscious interfacing with the planets to remember that the felt sensation you are receiving is more important than the words or story you are formulating around what you are receiving. So allow yourself to enter into the dialogue and be open to what you receive in the way of visual, in the way of energy, in the way of feeling, in the way of a quantum download, an instant understanding and knowing that surpasses any of your mental ideas as to what this may be. We now land all of you back into your bodies to live out this physical present moment and every physical present moment remaining in this life experience you designed for yourself. Ooh. Just offering our thanks. You may want to bring your hands to heart center. Oh, wow. That was unexpected. And I'm going to go listen to that now. As some of you know, when I go into those trance-like states, my conscious mind is in a settled state. And so, yes, it feels we did receive much from this transmission, and I'm very grateful. And I'm grateful for all of you for being here in this co-creative space. I know that these topics are a bit, perhaps out there, a bit unusual. And I know, I know. But I know that they mentioned, or when it was Sanat Kumara kind of, steering the transmission, that the multiverse was mentioned. And so I want all of you to simply hold an openness and a curiosity about where we're going on this planet, what we're shifting into on and with this planet. And also remember that we are a collective. So the more we can accept each other and explore the ideas of another without having to label it or judge it or test it against our own belief system, that's when we really allow ourselves to shift in consciousness quickly. Because we're letting go of force and we're letting go of hustle and demand and fear-led. So we've talked about all that before, but I'm just reminding us as I come back into this present moment. Today is the last day of the self-healing sale at half off. So I do encourage you to explore that. And I also invite you to comment if anything came up for you in this transmission. If you too are unpacking an experience you may have had, you are not alone. I know it can feel that way at times, but you are not alone. I love each and every single one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.